So what happens when you start facial exercises? I actually didn't know, because when I first started facial exercises, I was just experimenting with things, and it was long before FACEROBICS was born. So when I did start FACEROBICS, amazing things started happening. And please do, before we start, remember to subscribe to the channel. When you do subscribe, hit that bell. And when you hit that bell, it gives you all the notifications of when I've uploaded the video. A lot of people will say to me about facial exercise when they start is, sometimes they do the exercises and they look fabulous, okay? And then about 10 minutes later, their face will start to drop. And this is when they're first starting the series, like series 1. So they'll keep doing it, and then they'll look fabulous for a few minutes, and then their face will drop. So what is happening there is the fact that your muscles are obviously getting used to the exercise, because we hardly ever, or we don't exercise our facial muscles. And that's why we end up looking saggy, craggy old creatures, because we actually don't exercise our face. And it stands to reason, doesn't it? If you exercise muscles, they grow stronger and toner, okay? So this is what's happening when you first start facial exercises. So you have to give a bit of time for the muscles to start getting used to staying in position, getting used to being strong. It's just like when you go to the gym. You have to go probably for 3 to 6 months sometimes to get fit. It's exactly the same for your face. So you have to give it a bit of time, because it's not like having fillers injections where you have an injection and you come out all perky, you know, in 10 seconds. And it's not like all of those ads that we get on TV that says, use this cream and it will lift your neck. I mean, it's just nothing like that. It's all just marketing, smoke and mirrors. What facial exercise is the real thing. And when you do this, you have to put time into it. You have to study, you have to understand how the face works, watch the videos that I give about skin and about muscles and how they all work. And you'll start to get an understanding of why your muscles and your face is doing what it's doing. That's why I do all of these videos, so you start to learn about why your face is reacting the way that it is. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, people will say to me, okay, well, now I've changed series. I was looking absolutely fabulous and now my face has completely dropped doing the other exercises. Well, that does happen. It happens to me too. It happens to most people. And the reason why this happens is because you're changing exercises. And the thing is, you have to change exercises. You cannot just stick with the same set of exercises the whole time. You have to change them. And that's why FACEROBICS works so much better and longer and has longer lasting, is because we are changing exercises and we are changing the number of repetitions that we're doing all the time, like every 6 weeks. So yes, when you do change a series, because those particular muscles are not being exercised, you've got a new set of exercises to do, those muscles may drop a bit. And that again goes back to number 1. It is because the muscles are still learning to be strong and toned. So that's why your face will drop, or something will drop, when you're doing a new series. But if you stick with each series and do it exactly as I've prescribed it through series 1 to series 6, or even you can do series 1 to series 3 for people on YouTube. So if you just do series 1 to series 3 even, and just keep rotating those exercises, over time you'll be amazed that each time that you get through a new series and a new set of series, the changes and the strength of your facial muscles. So I encourage you just to keep doing it, and don't worry that something might have dropped a little bit and you're feeling fantastic and now it looks all bad, it's gone to hell. It hasn't. The third thing that people say to me is, well, my eyes are lifting, but my jowls are still the same, and I've got a trouble spot, so I need to add another exercise. So with my program, FACEROBICS, you have to do it exactly as I've prescribed it. So exactly as I've laid it out on YouTube for you is how you have to do it. And this is because all the exercises in each series is a balanced set of exercise. And it's not just for one series, it's balanced across all of the series. So what I need to say to you is, just because your jaw area is not, your jowls are still showing, you don't do extra. If you do extra, you will have more jowls because of fatigue. You just do what's on the exercise plan, and if you stick to it exactly, you will have results. Now, the other reason why that happens, there's another reason why this happens, is that maybe your eyes work first and then your jowls last, or it might be your jowls just don't seem to be changing at all. First of all, you need to take a picture of yourself when you start face aerobics, because as you move through the series and change each series, when you take another picture, you do actually start to see the changes. But sometimes they're only subtle because, again, it's exercise. Okay? It's not like having fillers and injections. So one part of your face will change before the other. It's very similar when you're exercising your body. I don't know about you, but for me, if I'm exercising, going to the gym, the last thing that changes and the hardest thing to change in my body and to get slimmer is my stomach. It's very much the same. So where you have your problem areas, that's where it's going to be harder to change. But you just need to keep doing it, because over time you will start to see those changes. Might not be exactly to what you expect it to be, not like when you were 20 or 30. It won't do that. It doesn't happen for anyone, it doesn't even happen for me. But it will start to change subtly. Now, the fifth thing that happens is that when you finish the whole series, and you go back to series 1 again and start that again, you will be amazed at, as you start doing those exercises, the 50 repetitions, the 100 repetitions, the 150 repetitions, as you start doing all of that all over again, you will be absolutely amazed at the insights that you have into yourself, the exercises, what you've achieved, and how proud you will feel about yourself. I hope that's answered some of your questions today. Please do make a comment in the description box below. I'll do my best to answer the questions and help you in any way that I can. All right, you have a lovely day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
I take back what's been stolen from me, little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.